Credit Texas. I thought they, used their size and advantage inside. Just came out and gave that first punch. I think you can see as we're trying to regroup as a team, losing Bree and then having Shy go down was also extremely painful to be going against a pressing team with limited guard play. But I thought the second half we tried to get a little bit better. I thought there were some good things to be able to take away, but obviously playing a top 10 team and losing 2 of your top 3 scorers is a tough pill to be able to swallow. But got to move through this quickly. We have 2 more ranked top 10 teams that we go back and play in conference play. So being able to come back to fixing some things and being ready to play.
We'll take a few questions for Kaylene so she can shower. Raise your hand. Get back next.
Yeah, Kaylene, having seen you guys look outsized or like a team was too big for you this year, but they kind of look like that today. Can you just speak to that? What you saw out there? Did they feel a lot bigger than other teams you guys have played, or what was your experience?
I don't think they felt like that much bigger. I just don't think we're doing little things like boxing out and trying to out-jump them, which like we spoke about wasn't going to work because they are like we matched up good with them, and they're big, they have bigger guards and they have also big posts. So I just feel like we just didn't do the little things.
Better than with the newer post. I just was curious, like losing both Bree and Shy, like how does that just complicate what you guys want to do on both ends of the court?
I mean, I think they're 2 important pieces to the team, and having to adjust, mid-game losing. I mean, this is our first game without Bree, and that's hard. She brings a defensive energy off the bench and offensive that we needed. So I think, and Shy too, losing her, I think we just have to regroup and just try to work it, just try to fix things and how we can do it.
Take one more for David and then.
Can you talk about in this stretch, knowing that you're playing all these top-ranked teams? Can you talk about how you move forward after this game, knowing it was a bad loss, but just going forward and leaving it in the past?
I think we just need to learn from it. We can't win every single game, and I think it's going to be a learning experiencing. And now we know what we need to learn from it and what we need to work on moving forward. We have 2 big games coming up.
Thanks, Kaylene. Take questions for Coach.
Thank you.
So, obviously most teams play against zone defense. I just got a lot of short corner, mid-range jumpers. You want to give those up more defense at the rim, but what exactly was the difference between getting those what you gave and what you were actually intending to do?
Yeah. I think that was a disappointing piece to start the game because it's not what we repped over the last 2 practices, and we wanted to take away those short corners and the overloads and really make them have to score from the perimeter, and we didn't do any of that well. So that got us out of the zone to have to go to man. I mean, we knew they're a team that only averages 3 threes a game, so being able to take away their inside versus their outside game, which isn't as strong. So I think that was probably the most disappointing piece, was to start the game just, for whatever reason, not being able to lock in defensively, which we've been good at so for all year. But again, I mean, you lose your best defensive player in Bree, that we've had 2 practices to work through. There's not a lot of time right now when you're in these type of games where you're doing now 1 game preps with the schedule that lies ahead for us. So it's really difficult to be able to kind of get those practice reps when you don't have them to play.
Hi, Brenda. Just first, obviously on Shy, anything that we do know at this point?
Yeah, not a lot. I mean, it was her right knee, made contact. She'll be evaluated by the doctor tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But sorely missed. She's such a competitor, and to be able to lose that piece so early into the game was impactful.
Sure. And I just wanted to ask you about Christina, if I could. The efficiency around the rim is dramatically improved already with what you're seeing this year. I'm just wondering, is it where you want it to be, and what's been the critical change for her to be able to do this? She's effective field goal percentage north of 52% this year. It was 44 last year.
Yeah. For her, it's, she's always had the motor and the talent. It's been the confidence, and I think, this is a staff that pours into her, that believes in her, and, you know, just seeing the confidence and the level that she's playing with. I thought she did a great job of really trying to lead us tonight when Shy went down, and really being extremely positive and fought, I thought, every minute that she was on the floor.
You go, Alex.
I got two things, Brenda. Just losing Bree, is there anyone particularly kind of look to step up or fill some of her minutes by in the next few weeks?
Yeah. You're not going to replace a player like Bree. Like we spoke of as a team, is everyone has to just do a little bit more, and that's a little bit more on the defensive end and locking in. You know, maybe 2 more points by each player when you lose your third leading scorer. And so they don't have to. One player doesn't have to do it. It's got to be by committee.
And just Madison Booker obviously was really good first half against. Just what makes her so tough to guard?
Yeah, she's just so talented, so versatile. We wanted to take away her going left, and she went left all night. Got to any spot she wanted to, and she's just a fearless competitor, and you can see why she had so much success.
Here, and then back.
Jackie Pell with the next. Brenda, I'm curious, you've coached a lot of players that go on to be pros, that are currently pros in the WNBA. I'm curious, when it comes to Madison Booker, what is it about her that you could see translating well at the pro level based on what you saw today?
Yeah, I mean, her size, her versatility, her ability to be able to get her shot off anywhere she wants. She's, such a, you look at tonight as well. I mean, she did, 3 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, very versatile, but she's an elite level scorer, and, a really difficult matchup to be able to defend.
Max.
I know the ball security has been a little bit up and down for you guys this year. It was definitely low tonight, 27 turnovers. What did you see that was going wrong in terms of offensive execution protecting the ball?
Guard play. I mean, we've got about 7 forwards on the bench, and we've got like one guard coming off. So, against a pressing team, you got to be able to have ball handlers, and we tried to change up, our press breaks, especially at half, and little to none was working. So, again, with a 1-day prep moving forward, let's see what we can adapt to in 1-day practice to get ready for Ohio State. But it's impactful. You're not gonna we're gonna have to find ways to get on the glass and get to the free throw line, find different ways, as we're in this little place right now with limited guard play. No one's gonna feel sorry for us, so you just gotta figure out to find a way.
Brenda, you obviously have a key stretch in the conference coming up this week with Ohio State, UCLA, and missing 1 and maybe 2 for them. Where do you put that in figuring out where you guys are at this point? I mean, it's only January, but 2 big games. And
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get too high or too low. We've won whatever our record is. It's not on the stat sheet. 16 games, and we've done that the right way. We've had 2 losses, and clearly this one has been impacted by injury. So, for us, it's just understanding we're not going to get too high or too low in January, and we're going to figure it out. We always do. It's unfortunate that this stretch is where the big put us coming off of this game in our bye week, but again, it is what it is, and you're on to the next. Now it's Ohio State, 2 teams that are coming off of losses, so it's going to be prideful for both teams, and then coming back to home with UCLA.